how did you kind of like get into the beef side of things? Was it because of that phone incident, or was there things prior to that?
Yeah, the phone incident still.
Oh, okay, so that was like the thing that kind of kicked it off for you, type thing.
In terms of beef, yeah.
Okay.
Like the phone incident, I was already like, that wasn't the first phone. You know what I mean? That therefore far from the first phone still. You get me?
So like, cool. So in your previous interviews, you said that what happened? You took a youth's phone. Someone Slimzy told you to give it back. You said, well, you weren't having it. You said no. Then, long story short, you got rushed. You got beat.
Yeah.
Like, how comes it didn't just end from there? Because obviously, a lot of times when you're young, like with us, with men especially, that when you scrap someone,
I would say
like,
pride, innit?
Okay.
Pride, but from
on
both
your side,
sides.
or on both sides.
From both sides.
Because in my head, I would think like, cool, if you've gotten beat up a little bit, it's calm. That's done, innit? You know what I mean? Let's move on.
You know how the streets go, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I mean?
I hear it.
You get me?
I hear it.
I don't think many people think like that, bro. In the streets, anyway. You get me?
Okay, so when that happened, like, how did it kind of continue? Like, were you trying to just move off it, or was it a thing where they were kind of on you more, or was it just a natural progression into it more?
Bro, I'll be real. Like, it was a bit of both, bro. But it's like, even if I was the person to say that, yo, it's dead, man, like, man just had this scrap, it's done, and then say man's outside and I see them, it's not just we just had this scrap and it's done. You get me? And the worst thing is, like, the people man had a scrap with wasn't even Slimzy and that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? It was whoever's phone man's took is my man's older brother. You get me? But the only person who kind of knew my location of where I was Slimzy. That's why I felt like he set man up. You know what I mean? So he's basically seen that man's took someone's phone. He knows my man's older brother, and he's basically been like, yo, my man's over there, basically. You know what I mean? That's how I've seen it. You get me? So yeah, man.
Okay. So, and Showkey was involved in that.
He wasn't even there that day, bro.
Okay, so how did he kind of get into that? Then?
Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Cause it's like, man's outside, people are seeing, man. You know what I mean? This first initial incident has started something. You get what I'm saying? And now we're bucking into each other frequently. You know what I mean? Like, once every 2 months or something like that. You know what I mean? In a year span, something like that. We're bucking into each other like once every 2 months, maybe.
Okay, that's a lot still.
You know what I mean? Once every month or something like that. You get me? It's not like man was bucking him every day or nothing like that, bro. You get me?
Okay. So, like, was there ever a point where either side tries to bless it?
No, not that I'm aware of. Like, obviously, man was in contact with a studio that he was going to, and then the studio producer apparently tried to squash the qualms and that. You get me? But yeah, nothing really come from that still. And then after I've heard that, you get me? It's just
Okay. So, like, obviously, so lead me from let's say from the events from the phone, what happened for it to progress to that night, that fatal night?
So in a short term, we got the phone. So yeah, man's gone to the ends, and I tried to grab someone's phone. You get me? Boom. After that, we got the Peckham incident, and I'd say this is like probably the start of the beef and that. Like, you get me? Couple man there. Things were backed. No one really got hurt or wet or anything. But
was it that time when you guys wanted to see some girls fight or something?
Yeah. So apparently there was some girls fighting in Peckham minute, but we wasn't going to see the girls fighting. Like, you see, back in the days, like, bro, man's Peckham, bro, and man know a lot of people from Peckham. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that man's locked in with them like that. Like these are my people's, fam. You get me, man. Just know of them. You get me. So when I'm cutting through pecs, I'm doing my own thing regardless. You get what I'm saying? From 14, I've been doing my own thing. You get me? So yeah, I was cutting through, and the girls just happened to be fighting. You know what I mean? But yeah, man bucked him. And yeah, that's how the beef started, bro.
Cool.
Peckham and Moscow was beefing hard. You get me? Man never really had a reason to beef Moscow. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna just follow the crowd and beef Moscow for the sake of beefing Moscow. And then in the midst of that, I've kind of bucked up on my own problems. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know how it progressed, bro. It just happened, bro. Honestly.